Welcome to the time of music and a few words at this time of Advent. I'm Carolyn Hobbs, a member of the Congregational United Church of Christ, and in a few minutes you will be listening to the music provided by Bev Thomas. The second candle of Advent has been lit as a symbol of peace. From the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, "Comfort, O comfort my people, says your God. The grass withers, the flowers fade, when the breath of the Lord blows upon it. The grass withers, the flowers fade, but the word of our God will stand forever. Get you up on a high mountain, O Zion, herald of good tidings. Lift up your voice with strength. Do not fear. Here is your God. The Lord comes with might. He will feed his flock like a shepherd. He will gather the lambs in his arms and carry them in his bosom, and gently lead the mother sheep." At our house, my husband puts up a bird feeder in the winter. We figure the birds need a little extra help when it's snowy or cold. The fun part is that very soon after the feeders are filled, the word spreads in the bird network. It spreads quickly, and they gather outside our windows. It is a blessing to see the downy woodpecker, the chickadees, cardinals, blue jays, finches, and even the sparrows. It's good to see them up close, and since we lost trees because of windstorms, the feeders bring them closer to us. What I'm trying to say is that the church can be like a feeding place for us, even if we have to peer through windows or the internet. We can be fed through different ways until we can gather in person. Now I'm going to share a story written by Dr. Jack Graham. I don't know him, but you'll find that what he's talking about is something you've heard about. And he says, "One thing I love about this time of year is the traditions we have in our family. One of them is sitting down to watch Jimmy Stewart movie, It's a Wonderful Life. You may have seen it. It's been around a while. It's about this fellow named George Bailey, who grew up in a small town and has great dreams of aspiration, of seeing the world and making lots of money. But through this series of circumstances that he couldn't control, George never could get out of that little one-horse town. Every time he tried, something happened to keep him there. And to top it off, through a mistake one day, it appeared he would be going to jail. He was ready to end it all when an angel came to show him what the world would be like if he had never been born. And George Bailey came to understand that even though he didn't get to achieve his dream, he did have a wonderful life that impacted many more people than he realized. I am convinced there's a little George Bailey in all of us. We want to achieve significance on a huge scale and often forget the small ways that our lives have deeply impacted those around us. Thank God for where He's placed you and the people that you've been able to impact. And one day, when you meet the Lord, you will realize you really did have close with this. May we receive comfort to weary spirits after a year of pain and loss. Let the candle glow remind us of your tender care and warm our lives in the light of peace. The peace of God be with you.